Hola. I want to dedicate this video to Liam, meu filho, who's interested in learning about music. So this is my attempt to share some music theory lessons with the hope of him getting the basic foundation. And anybody else interested in learning more about music theory, feel free to pick up what you can learn. So I'm going to use this book that I picked up called The Complete Musician, an integrated approach to tonal theory, analysis, and listening. It's basically a college level book. The author is, what is it? Stephen G. There, if anybody wants to look him up. It's basically teaching college level book, teaching the principles and the foundations of music, techniques that the famous composers used back, like Mozart, Beethoven, Johann Sebastian Bach, all the greats. So if I open it up, I'm actually going to start with showing where it says the major scale. This is what the notation on the music staff looks like. It starts with a C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. In America, they use a number system, so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to the 1, which is called a tonic, or your root. Beneath it is WWH, that represents whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. That's the pattern of half steps on the piano. If I go to middle C, not counting the root, your one half makes a whole, half makes a whole, half, whole, half. And that pattern gives you the major scale, C major scale, because you're starting on a C. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. If you want to learn the pattern, it's your hands are numbered 1 through 5, so it's 1, 2, 3. The 1 goes underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the 3. And you can play the whole pattern. So forth. So, what I want to say mostly is that even though there's 88 keys on a grand piano, this one's about 64 keys, it's a little shorter. There's only 12 different tones, or semitones, they call it also, or pitches. So from C to C, it is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different pitches. Then it repeats again. Back to C. Wherever there's 2 black notes, it's a C. That's called a chromatic scale, when you use every single note half step apart. But the major scale, focus in, has that whole, half, whole, half pattern. Once you know that, you can get your notes in your major scales, and then from there, you can play a melody. So I chose Mozart. This is Mozart, if anybody's interested in playing it off the staff. And it starts on C. So I'm going to try to play this holding the tablet. I think I messed up the ending. Do-do. Yeah, let me try that again. yeah, it goes. That's how it ends. So once you have your scale, then you have your melodies. And this is what a melody would look like on a staff. So forth. I could break that down later on. And basically you have your scale. C, middle C. Then that gives you note for your, once you have your note for your scale, then you can play your melodies. Again, I'll play it. There, that's how it goes. And in theory, you would play your harmony to harmonize that melody. So if I start on a C, there's a C and C major. C. So your chords are called triads. Triads is you have a root, third, and a fifth. If you start as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C to E is a third. C to G is a fifth. It's a simple 1, 3, 5 pattern. The only thing that changes is the root position. So if I move up to the second, root, third, fifth, it's a D minor. E, G, B, G minor, F, A, C, F major, G, B, D, G major, A, C, E, A minor, and the seventh is the diminished chord, B, D, F. Sounds unsettling, like the movie Psycho. The reason is that someone asked me, what's a diminished chord? Well, in the scale, you have a major 1, a major 4, and a major 5. So it's C major, F major, G major. Those are all major chords. The 2 is D minor, minor chord. Listen to it. It's more subdued, more mellow. The 3rd is a minor, E minor. The 6th is also a minor, A minor. But the 7th is a diminished. It's the oddball. Now, what makes a chord major and minor is the pattern of whole steps and half steps. For a major chord, from C to E, you have 4 half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes it a major third interval. An interval is from one note to the next. So I'm playing an interval of C to E, which is your root, or the 1 and the 3rd. Play it together, that's a 2-note harmony, call it a dyad. You add the 5th, it's a triad. So in a major chord, you always have 4 half steps from your root to your 3rd, and 3 half steps from the 3rd to the 5th. That pattern will never change. So if I go to F, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I have a major 3rd and a minor 3rd interval. If I go to the G, 1, 2, 3, 4, major 3rd, 1, 2, 3, minor 3rd. The minor chord, it's reverse. It's 3 half steps. It's 1, 2, 3, minor 3rd interval. Then 4 half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, major 3rd interval. So it's a minor 3rd combined with a major 3rd gives you a minor chord. Same thing with E minor. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, minor 3rd, major 3rd, minor chord. The A minor, 1, 2, 3, minor 3rd, 1, 2, 3, 4, major 3rd. So for recap, the major chord has the major third and the minor third. The minor chords has a minor third with a major third interval. Now the diminished is different because it has a minor third, 1, 2, 3, and a minor third, 1, 2, 3. So it's two minor third intervals. Minor third, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That characteristic gives it an unsettling, off-balance. Dissonance is the proper term. Causes tension. But if you actually look at it a little deeper, if you play a G major, you can go root, third, fifth, count another third, and you have a seventh. You can continue your harmonies, or you can expand your harmonies in thirds all the way up to 13. Root, third, fifth, seventh, ninth, 11th, 13, so forth. But that's more advanced. Let's just stick to the seventh, because the dominant, the fifth is called a dominant. You'll add the root, third, fifth, seventh, which is an F. And if, surprisingly, the diminished is within the G dominant 7 chord. So a lot of people, it can be used as a dominant substitute minus the root 1. So you got a G, B, D, F, B, D, F. It resolves back to the 1. Okay. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you replay this a couple times and listen to it, what it basically comes down to is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half, and 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. Diminish, then back to your C. Yeah, so your melody notes are Mary Had a Little Lamb, simple melody. Made a mistake there. Or Farah Jacques. How's it go? Then you can harmonize it. Then there's other techniques too. If I play a 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, it's all major chords. There's nothing wrong with it technically. The problem is it's a big leap. From C to F is a fourth, so you're jumping. F to G is close, but from G to C is down a fifth. It's a big jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What this book teaches you is you can use voice leading and in inversions. For example, there's a C and F major. F, A, C. So instead of using this C, you can use this C. And you can combine it to C, F, A. Listen how it connects smoother. That's smooth voice leading. So instead of going C to F, it's disconnected. It's too big of a leap. You go using in inversions, because if you have these notes, instead of playing this C, you can go E, G, C or G, C, E. It's called inversions. Root position, first inversion, second inversion. It's building blocks. Think of it as steps on a ladder or building blocks. You can arrange it however you want. Got this G, G, C, E. And so forth. Now, from a C to a fifth, it's a leap of 5 notes. But there's a G in C major and there's a G in G major. So you can use that, it's called a common tone. From a C to a G. Instead of playing this G, I'm playing B, D, G. The G's up here. I'm going C to the G. See the G? So this is the third, this is the fifth, and this is the root. Root is on top. So these are just moving side to side. Put it all together. Played notes, one note after another, it's called arpeggio. It means like a harp. If you play it like this, it's a block chord. You can combine it. Again, the fifth is a dominant seventh, so you can go root, third, fifth, seventh. You can add that F. So if I go to the G, I can add that F. Back to the 1. The F causes tension. That what resolves, pulls you back like a magnet back to the 1. For example, the 8th, the 7th, the diminished, it's a leading tone because it's a half step below the C. It wants to go, wants to lead back to the C. So when you play a G major, that B is pulling you to the C. Resolves to the C. And also the F is a half step above the E in C major. So that half step from the dominant is pulling you down a half step. And when you put it together, it's called a tritone. Tension, resolve. Tension. So the 4th F and the 7th B, it's a leading tone, and it's the 7th and the G dominant. You can hear the resolve to a stable. This is dissonant, tension. This is stable. If I had my left hand, I could play the bass. It would sound a little bit more resolved. Alright, so I'm going to use this book, The Complete Musician, to pick little examples. Try to keep it interesting. How to use smooth voice leading and just simple principles to connect, how to harmonize melodies. Just the basics and the true foundation, true techniques that the masters used, like Beethoven and the classics. So, hope you enjoyed, hope you got something out of it, and good luck and don't give up. Always stick to it, alright?